What's up? Welcome back. If you're not new here, hi. If you are new here, hi. Welcome. My name is Linnea. I live in the suburbs and I am trying to become sort of maybe a little bit semi-self-sufficient, where we garden, we can the things that come from the garden, we do sourdough, we make fun recipes. Yeah, so if that's something you're interested in, consider subscribing. If not, that's cool. Thanks for being here. Fun story. Today, I was gonna make some sourdough chocolate chip cookies. Like, I wanted to find a recipe for sourdough chocolate chip cookies that were not like cake-like. I wanted more of a cookie texture, and I found a recipe, and I was gonna make it. But I do not have a single chocolate chip in this house. And I'm not about to go to the grocery store just for chocolate chips, because that does not sound fun. So I thought about the things that I have, and in fact, we have some home canned applesauce from last fall, and I have some sourdough discard starter stuff. So we are gonna make some applesauce sourdough discard muffins. Now, the recipe, which if I remember, I will leave it in the description below. It does make 36 muffins. There's just 2 of us plus our dog. We don't need 36 muffins. So I'm gonna cut the recipe in half. So the measurements that I'm giving will make 18 muffins. Just keep that in mind. So we're just gonna get started and make some muffins. All right. First of all, I set the oven to 350 degrees, and I'm gonna add, look, I'm actually prepared with stuff over here. I'm gonna add 3/4 of a cup of white sugar. We're gonna add 3/4 of a cup of applesauce. Like I said, I canned this last fall. It's hands down the best applesauce I think I've ever had. Also, guys, guess what? We're under a Arctic blast, a cool blast, and I think the high today is 80 degrees. It's been in the 90s, and I think next Saturday it is supposed to get back up into the 90s, which, you know what, whatever. We're going canoeing, so if it's gonna be hot, I'm glad I'm going canoeing, but I'm ready for fall, hence the sweater. You know, it'll get there. It is almost the end of August, so it's not that bad. And then I'm gonna add 1 cup of sourdough discard to this, and we're gonna mix it up and then add all the rest of the stuff. Alright, now I'm going to add 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour to this. If you guys want to know what I should be doing today, I should be handling all the tomatoes out in my garden, but guess who's lazy and isn't doing it? It's alright. Do it this week. That's what we'll do. Alright, so 1.5 cups of flour. Alright, now I'm going to add 1 egg. With some shell. About like a tablespoon and a half of vanilla. I'm measuring with my heart. I'm gonna add a 1/4 cup of melted butter. And this is not in the recipe, if I can find it. We're gonna add some pie spice to it. This one is from Penzies. They are my absolute favorite place to get spices from, especially the ones that I don't make in my house. We're just gonna measure with my heart. And my heart loves this stuff, so, you know. And then we're gonna mix all this together. It did say that it would be hard to mix, so. All right, now I'm gonna add a teaspoon of baking powder. I will measure this. Teaspoon of baking powder, and I'm pretty sure a 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, but let me check so I don't mess it up, because one time I did mix it up and my cherry pie turned gray, so don't be me. Yep, a 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. The year that my cherry pie turned gray because I put the wrong thing in it, I did remake it. Doesn't fit. I did remake it, but everyone kept telling me that it was gonna be fine. Why would I serve a gray cherry pie for Thanksgiving? No. Alright, now we're gonna mix this together, and then we're gonna put it in our muffin pan and bake it. Also, this does call for chocolate chips, which clearly I don't have because, well, I don't. And it does say you can add nuts if you want. I don't like nuts in my food. Texture thing, I don't know. So we're just going plain. Also, it does say to add, I think it was a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. I'm not gonna do that because my butter was salted, and I did taste it. It doesn't need salt. Jonathan just got back from his motorcycle ride. Well, not just, but like 30 minutes ago. Yeah. And he's gonna try a muffin. I've already had 2. They're really good. They're not like super sweet.
Bro, a little bit of butter, jam.
The recipe I followed made 36. I cut that in half because we don't need 36 muffins. They're really good. Like, I'd make them again for sure. You want to tell them about your motorcycle ride? No.
Well, just a ride. Just riding with a friend, so.
Yeah.
My neighbor.
Yeah, he found out his neighbor, our neighbor, who has, what motorcycle does he have?
He's like a Triumph.
It's like similar to.
Well, he's a Triumph, which is not that similar, and they're both naked bikes, but He also has another one. That's a Z400, which is the model year, like,
Before
mine.
your bike.
Yeah. Essentially what was before my
But you guys
bike.
just like randomly became friends because we saw that he had a motorcycle.
And then he saw and waited for us once.
And then he saw and started talking to Jonathan once. And we found out that we all went to the same university. And he's a close in age to us.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, that's nice. You have a friend to ride with.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I would make these muffins again.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm for sure going to make them again. They were easy, too.
Mm-hmm. A little bit of butter, they're excellent. Like, perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they're really good on themselves. They definitely can taste the sourdough.
Yeah. I like that they're not super
Mm-hmm.
sweet. And I used, obviously, our applesauce.
Mm-hmm. That's why it tastes cinnamon. You're like, what did...
I
was trying to guess, like, it tastes like, kind of like pie spice.
I put pie spice in it. John knows I use the pie spice a lot.
This is what it tasted like. I'm like, no, it's like pie spice.
Yep. Calvin wishes. I actually tried to give Calvin a bite. He didn't want it. Maybe. Yeah, no. See, our dog is the pickiest dog in the world.
Mm-hmm.
He won't eat it. Anyway, I think I'm gonna do the sourdough, my recipe, in the next video. The one that turned out really good. Probably gonna make another loaf of bread. So yeah, that's probably gonna be the next video. Got anything else to say? Man of many words. I'm just kidding. All right. We'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.